Good afternoon, this is Boiler. This is my first video, so try to cut me a little bit of slack here. Today I wanted to talk about how you find the registered agent and then serve somebody that you've sued. So you have to find the registered agent so that you can send them the court case, the complaint, and that used to be a mystery to me. Everybody told me how easy it was, but I just got a little bit of misinformation, so I wanted to share just a simple way that I do it with you, and I doubt there's too many easier ways because this is pretty simple. So I'm in Colorado, and I just did a search on Colorado, and the state website's down, so it's probably for maintenance or something because it is really late at night. So I just picked a state at random, Ohio, and I'm on Google, and I did a Ohio business search, a search for Ohio business search. And you're looking for the Secretary of State site, so that's it. So you put in the business name of the company that you're suing, and I just picked Midland Funding because they're one of my favorite companies. So you might come up with a couple of different names of companies that are real similar, but Midland Funding LLC is who I'm suing, so that's the right one. And then down here it says registered agent, so I see it's William R. Ritchie of Elvira, Ohio. So Elvira, I don't know how to say that. I'm just going to say Elvira. So I cut and paste that into a Google, so I save that information, and then I cut and paste process server Elvira, Ohio, and I do a search, and it'll show me process servers in Ohio that are near there, and they're all out of Cleveland because that town must be a suburb of Cleveland or something. So I've looked at a couple of these, and they all look pretty good, but this was the one I liked the best. And obviously you can use any one. If you'd been suing somebody and the registered agent is in Denver, I'm in Colorado, so the registered agent's in Denver, then just do a process server Denver search and you'll find somebody. So some of these have an online submittal, and most of them don't. So here's a process service button, and you probably just have to call them. So there's an 800 number right here where you would call them, and they would tell you what they need. They need to get paid, of course. So that's usually 50 to 70 bucks, something like that, depending on the area and how fancy they are. So the other thing is they usually have you email them the complaint, and then they take it to the registered agent, and then they send you back proof of service, and depending on your court, you probably file that with your court. Check out your local rules to verify any of the things that I really say, like you usually have 120 days in a federal court to serve somebody that's getting sued, serve your defendants, but again, check your local rules and make sure that's correct. So if you can't find a registered agent in your state, in my mind there's two things that you can do. One is just look in their home state and find the registered agent in the home state, and it's probably not technically perfect to do it, but if you serve them in their home state, I don't think they're going to wiggle out of that, or you're going to get too much of a fight. The other thing you can do is take it to your Secretary of State and say they're doing business in in my case Colorado, and they'll tell you how to serve them, and usually the Secretary of State will take care of it for you because they don't like people doing business in their state that aren't registered. So that's all I have for today. Hope this is useful. Feel free to email me questions. My website is notlegaladvice.org, and my email address is boiler@notlegaladvice.org. Have a great day.